Imagine waking up every morning with big goals. You want to build a better body, a stronger mind, a successful life. But day after day, nothing changes. You promise yourself, tomorrow I'll start. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. And slowly, a painful truth appears. The problem isn't motivation. The problem is self-discipline. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events, but most people never develop that power." Today, we're going to uncover 10 signs you lack self-discipline and how recognizing them can change your life. Self-discipline is the foundation of everything. Without it, goals stay dreams. Potential stays unused, life stays average. The worst part, most people don't even realize they lack discipline. They blame circumstances, bad luck, or a lack of time. But the truth is much simpler. Discipline isn't built through comfort. It's built through daily decisions. Let's look at the 5 biggest lessons hidden inside the signs of weak discipline. One of the clearest signs of weak discipline is choosing comfort over growth. You skip workouts because you're tired. You procrastinate because the task feels difficult. You scroll social media instead of doing meaningful work. Comfort is addictive, but the Stoics understood something powerful. Growth only exists outside comfort. Every time you avoid discomfort, you train your mind to be weaker. Every time you face it, you train your mind to be stronger. Self-discipline begins when you learn to say, "I'll do it anyway." Undisciplined people work based on how they feel. If they feel motivated, they work. If they don't feel motivated, they stop. Disciplined people operate differently. They follow systems, not emotions. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his journal every morning to remind himself, "Do what must be done. Your feelings will change every day. Your responsibilities will not. If your mood decides your actions, your life will always be unstable." One of the most damaging habits is breaking promises to yourself. You say, "I'll wake up early, I'll start studying, I'll stop wasting time." But when the moment comes, you ignore your own word. Every broken promise weakens your self-trust. And when you lose trust in yourself, discipline becomes nearly impossible. Stoicism teaches something simple. Your word should be law, especially to yourself. Small promises matter because self-discipline is built through kept promises. People without discipline often blame everything else: the economy, their boss, their past, their circumstances. But discipline begins when you accept a hard truth. Your life is your responsibility. You may not control what happens to you, but you always control how you respond. Stoic philosophy revolves around this idea. Focus only on what you can control. When you stop blaming the world, you start improving yourself. Modern life is designed to destroy discipline. Everything is instant. Instant entertainment, instant food, instant dopamine. Your brain becomes addicted to easy rewards. But meaningful achievements require delayed gratification. Building a strong body takes years. Building wealth takes years. Building character takes years. Disciplined people sacrifice today for a better tomorrow. Undisciplined people sacrifice tomorrow for comfort today. A famous example of discipline comes from the Roman Stoic Epictetus. He was born a slave. He owned nothing. He had no power. His master even broke his leg. Yet Epictetus became one of the greatest philosophers in history. How? Through discipline of the mind. He taught something revolutionary. You cannot control external events, but you can control your thoughts, your reactions, your choices. Even as a slave, Epictetus trained his mind to remain calm, focused, and disciplined. And that inner discipline eventually made him one of the most influential thinkers in human history. His life proves something powerful. Discipline is not about circumstances, it's about control over yourself. Self-discipline is the silent force behind every extraordinary life. If you recognized yourself in these signs, don't feel discouraged. Awareness is the first step toward change. Remember, every day you face two choices: comfort or growth, excuses or responsibility, distraction or discipline. And the path you choose repeatedly will define the person you become. The Stoics believe that greatness is not built in one moment. It's built in thousands of small decisions. So start today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because the life you want is waiting on the other side of discipline.